today. How you feeling about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I gotta hurry one thing to the next. That's what I do.
Have you seen it yet?
I've seen all of it, yeah.
Any thoughts you want to share about that?
It's really good. I honestly wish it was like more episodes because there's so much amazing content that we captured, especially with just the runs all three teams had in it. But you just gotta watch and find out. I can't give away too much, but it's really good, yeah.
Given it was done by Peyton's group, did you have any interactions, phone calls with him about this?
Oh yeah, like he was the man. Like he pitched it to me, and I'm actually an executive producer on the show, so I watched it. I cut out stuff. I added some stuff. But yeah, Peyton was very involved. He's the one that had the first idea of it. Obviously with what they did with quarterback, and they knew the hype around women's basketball, especially college women's basketball, going from the championship we had with LSU my junior year and then moving into this season, and really wanted to capitalize on that. So, you know, they captured content all year long and followed us around. Our coaches were great. All three coaches were in it. Teammates were in it. Family members. So it was really special, and you know, Peyton's been fun to work with, and obviously a big supporter of myself, and obviously coming here to Indianapolis, like he couldn't be more happy too.
Given you were an executive producer, what did you want this thing entirely to reveal? What did you want to make sure fans get out of it as a whole?
I think the biggest thing was just like, you can see what we do outside of basketball. Like you come, when you're in college, you come and watch us for 2 hours twice a week. You see us play for 2 hours on the court. That's really all you get. Like you don't get anything else, and now you get to see a little more into our lives. Like you're still not seeing every single second of our life, but you're getting to see a lot of things that maybe had never been shown before. Conversations that maybe people didn't know we had, or you know, interactions with family members, or interactions with coaches or teammates or fans, whatever it is, or how you're prepping for certain games, especially when throughout March Madness a lot of that's covered. So yeah, it's super cool. I think it's, you know, it's not something people will always get to see, whether it's from the normal media or whether it's from coming and watching us in person. So it's definitely a different glimpse for, you know, the fans and the viewers.
Are they also sharing the footage with you to just kind of keep, so you kind of have an archive of what the last year maybe has been for you and your family?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, being able to have that's like one of the main reasons I wanted to participate and do this, is because, you know, I knew going into this, whether it was going to be my last year or not going into college, I hadn't decided, but being able to capture all this, like it was a special time, and getting to enjoy that, not only for myself, but you know, the other two, their teams, but also my team and my coaches, they're all in it too. And you know, my coaches, Iowa coaches, will be here tonight, and you know, my teammates loved it and were very supportive, and you know, never minded the cameras being around. It's just something you get used to.
Having the greats of basketball support women's basketball is one thing, but to have like a sports legend like Peyton really back the sport and be behind you and stuff like that, what has that meant to you?
Yeah, it's super cool. I think it's like, there's always other women's basketball legends supporting women's basketball. Like that's never been the issue. It's like almost other sports, and I think that's grown so much, whether it's football players, whether it's men's basketball players, whether it's golfers, swimmers. Like you can go down the list of the amount of, you know, professional athletes, or even just public figures, like famous public figures that are now supporting women's basketball and investing in women's basketball, watching it, showing up, supporting it. And like for me, like that's the coolest thing. Like people show up to our games that maybe you would have thought you would have never played a basketball game in front of in your entire life. So that's never something that ever gets old for me, and I'm sure it's just going to continue to grow throughout the WNBA season, but just also with the amount of talent we have in college too.